Hello everyone and welcome back to some more rapid action on leeches. We are continuing with our one game per day hoping to improve and to give you guys some fundamentals on how to play a game of chess. Now, as I said in the previous video, these games will definitely not be on the level of the games that I usually cover from top grandmasters. They will be more of a sometimes I miss something, sometimes my opponent misses something, and then who gets to take advantage of that mistake. So let's check it out. Some of you suggested that maybe I should kick it up to 15 minutes per player. Maybe it will give me more time to discuss positions, but no, I'm still feeling very comfortable with 10 minutes. So if I need, I'm gonna do it. So okay, so e4, I said in the previous video that I'm gonna give it a bit of a pause with the Scandinavian, so I'm gonna stick with the Sicilian defense. And depending on what my opponent plays, I will be playing the hyper accelerated dragon. Sort of a fun way to play the Sicilian, where you don't need to learn like everything. You don't need to know the knight of the Havening, the classical Sicilian. The hyper accelerated dragon. There are maybe 3 lines, and that's what you play. Of course, yeah, our opponent just left. We can actually claim victory in 70 seconds, but we will not do that. We will draw. Okay, I can't even draw. I have to wait. Okay, that's a bit sad. So maybe he comes back. Can I abort? No. Yeah, I can't even abort. Okay, so yeah, probably next game we will also be getting the black pieces, since I don't think you get oh no, he came back. Okay. So as this is for the purposes of making a video, we're gonna give him his time back. There we go, more time. There you go. All right. Oh no, he didn't want to play. Okay, so we're gonna go for another opponent. Yeah, we got the black pieces again, as we were expecting that. Okay, so d4 for this one. So we're gonna shift it to knight f6. Our opponent for this game is Mr. TGL or Mrs. TGL, or and he goes for c4. Okay, so here everything is possible. You go for the Catalan, for the Nimzo, for the all sorts of interesting ideas for the anti-Nimzo. Okay, so he invites me for a Nimzo Indian, and I like to play that, so I will go for it. Bishop to b4. And now, okay, so queen to c2. This is, I don't know what's it called, like the classical line or the traditional line. No, I think e3 is the traditional. This is the classical. I don't know what's the difference in the words traditional and classical, and they pretty much look the same. But yeah, we're gonna go with the standard stuff. So d5. Probably capture b6, bishop a6. Those are some of the moves I want to play, and we'll see if I can play them in any meaningful order. Okay, so he captures. Capturing with the knight seems like a nice idea, but when you capture with a pawn, now you really don't have to worry about how to develop your light square bishop. Now you can develop it pretty much anyway. I'm not familiar with this line in particular, but I'm pretty sure I could even develop it this way, as I'm going to win a tempo at some point. But yeah, it's very interesting. So let's just castle here. Castling in the Nimzo is like the 4th move you want to play, sometimes 5th. You can never go wrong with castling in the Nimzo. Yeah, we'll go c5. Hoping to put more pressure on the white king here, as it's still in the center of the board. Yeah, now he can't really allow captures. Captures would be pretty bad for him. Or maybe he can. I don't know. Not an expert on this line, or any line for that matter. So we're just gonna play some moves that seem like they should be played. And these are all moves that kind of should be played. Like this grabs more space, this grabs more space, this puts pressure on the center. The bishop here very deep in your opponent's position. Now, of course, rook to e1. Rook to e8 is a move you want to play. Okay, so he puts pressure on my h7 pawn, which is interesting. But I don't think it's interesting enough for me to actually react to it. Like c captures on d4. I still think that's the way to go. He can capture, sure. He can capture. Yeah. I don't think it's possible. I think the central pawn could be more important than the h7 pawn here. So he'll probably either he will go for it. I don't know if that was his idea. Yeah, he's just gonna capture back. He's not crazy. And now, yeah, okay. So now we can unpin. That's for sure because it puts pressure on this pawn, and it also guards our knight here. But then he can just capture, for example, and take the h7 pawn. But do I mind him capturing the h7 pawn? Is that something that I should be worried about? Not really. He will have to waste a move. Once he captures and I play king h8, he will have to move it back. Otherwise, I'm just gonna trap it with a move like g6, and he might run into some trouble. So, yeah, we'll go for. Does one check do anything for me? Not really. Yeah, let's go. Let's go queen b6. Yeah, so he probably captures and captures on h7 and then just brings the bishop back, and he is convinced that he will be able to survive with that pawn grab. All right, let's see it. Let's see it done. Or he might just ignore me completely and just continue development. We'll see. We'll see what he does. But yeah, if he captures, I capture. Yeah, bishop captures, I move the. Sorry, bishop captures, I move the king. Not a problem. He has to move. Yeah, he's just gonna continue developing and defend his pawn as he should. And now we can actually maybe we can become a little bit annoying here. Again, I could offer a pawn with something like knight to e4. He could take. And what then? What do we do then? Yeah, not the best, not the best. Yeah, okay, here I kind of have to play h6. I don't think I have I tried to make it as last as long as possible, but yeah, I have to play h6 now. Unfortunately. Oh, he will capture. Yeah, I did not expect the capture there. Definitely did not expect that. And I will have to worry about my pawn here a little bit. But only a little bit, I believe. Yeah. Now, I do have the bishop pair for the moment. If I can put some pressure to his king side, that's also going to be great. So we can just continue development. Yeah. I feel like he got way less out of playing against the Nimzo than he should have. But we'll see. We're going to analyze it afterwards with the engine and see what's what. But yeah. Maybe spending a little bit too much time here. Okay, so he goes for the pawn and wants me to... Yeah, he wants me to either give up the pawn. What do we have here? Yeah, now it's time to... Now it's time to threaten some nasty ideas. Yeah, okay, even queen captures here is an option, but I don't think it gives you all that much. Maybe it does. No, he will take that. Yeah, I thought maybe capturing on b7 was a little bit better. Since I can't play knight to c6, I would have to go to d7. But yeah, okay. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so here g3, if I go h3, he does have this knight, a very annoying move here. But no, he doesn't. I can just capture. He can't capture, as this is a problem. So will be interesting. Will be very interesting. Okay, so he just blundered mate. I have no idea why he did that. Yeah. But okay, this was a pretty short one, so we're gonna play another one. Let me just check why, well, if it was okay in general. Yeah, so okay, this is perfectly fine, perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Yeah, bishop d3. Captures, yeah, okay, it's the bad to capture on h7. H6, yeah, okay, everything is fine. Queen captures, so 0, 0, 0, 0. So nothing spectacular here. Yeah, knight captures. Okay, queen. Yeah, we have to play g. Okay, so pretty much everything was fine. The pawn sacrifice that I made was maybe a little ambitious, but I mean nothing spectacular. Yeah, we play g3, and the game continues. But okay, since we did not expect our opponent to, well, go down this easily, we will play another one, as this was fairly quickly concluded. All right, so we got the white pieces now, and we'll see what our opponent plays. Okay, so it's a Sicilian. Our opponent is Mr. Killer 777, 777 Killer, and he goes for knight to c6. And here, okay, since this is for recording purposes, I should play the standard stuff, but against knight to c6, I exclusively play b4. Doesn't matter the time format. It's just sort of like another way you can play the Evans Gambit against something else than the Gioco Piano. So okay, he goes d5. I'm gonna capture and play c4 simply to get a lot of rapid development in, because it's also such a fun line. Now he has to play this. If he doesn't play this, he's just lost. Not sure how. Yeah, that's not good. That's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, let's go d5. I mean, I know he shouldn't be able to play like this. I just don't know the precise reason why. But yeah, it's a very tricky line. We can even give one check here, simply to castle to safety. And yeah, he will have some issues developing now. Like, how do you develop? Yeah, okay, you can play that, but probably some g6 moves. Yeah, let's go rook e1. So sort of to stop g6, because now if g6, d6 could be very strong. He's not afraid of anything. He's just playing. He's just playing moves here. That's really nice. Yeah. How do you develop here? Probably there's a way, like maybe queen a5 now. He does put pressure on a lot of stuff here. But I still don't think even that is enough. I think it's just I think he's just busted here. Yeah, okay, so he will try that to buy some time. And we have to figure out the cleanest way to end this. How do we end this in the cleanest way possible? Yeah, I could just take, and then if he takes, I could even capture here. Bishop captures and play d6, but then he can just, no, he can't even castle. I feel like I can do that. I just don't think I have to. I think my position is sort of even better than that. I don't need to rush anything. Yeah, but we're gonna capture here and play queen d4. Oh, that sort of gets him out of the woods, maybe. Oh. I mean, I really don't see why this wouldn't be winning. So it's very hard not to play it. Yeah, he really had to decide which side to go to. And now he either does something and I capture with the pawn, or I can even capture with the rook, so he can't castle. So if he castles or if he doesn't castle, he's not going to be castling. That's pretty good. It's probably just going to play a developing move like rook to c8, and then we continue. No, he's going to play it like this. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. So while this looks very forcing, there's no need to actually rush that. Or is there? Huh. Very interesting. Yeah, now he's actually threatening to castle, maybe. If I just play nothing. We'll just take. I don't want to overthink it and spend too much time on this. We'll do this. Probably he will go here. No, he won't. Very interesting. Okay, so now he wants to go here. Obviously. He wants to obviously go here. So we will wait for him there. There we go. Be very, very annoying. Yeah, very, very interesting stuff. So he has to move the king, although, I mean, it doesn't look like a great square for the king, and he doesn't have a good way of trading down material. Yeah, he could go for some. Nah, I don't have like a particular threat here, which is sad. As I think my position is so great, I should be having all sorts of threats. Okay, so he plays this for some reason. I have no idea why he played that. Yeah, that just looks like a weird move. Okay. Yeah, of course he just wanted to defend that so I can do this, but yeah, it does look like a rather passive square. Okay, so what's the cleanest way? We have 5 minutes. We don't have to rush anything. So probably getting the other rook into the game is the way to go. We could also get the knight into the game. That's possible, since this knight cannot move. But what to do with the knight after we go there? That's the question. Yeah, the knight could go here. And then king g7 does appear to be the move. So let's just play rook b1. Play rook b1. He can't really defend that, and if he moves the pawn, then his queen no longer covers any of the squares on the 5th rank. I do have to be a little bit careful due to my back rank issues, like if the rook moves. Okay, so he wants to play it that way. Sure, yeah. Sure, that's possible. Hmm. It's really making this way harder than it should be. Is G4 a move? I mean, it does look like a move. Yeah, I think G4 is the move here. Yeah, let's go for that. And now, okay, the C5 square has become available for the queen. So G4 might not be all that impressive. Yeah, let's first. Let's first take away this C5 square from the black queen, and also put even more pressure here. And if he captures an A2, which, yeah, okay, he can do that. I will play rook A1, attack the queen, and then, well, then it's just game over. So very interested to see what he does now. Yeah, that queen C5 could be very annoying. Yeah, and next maybe we go G4. G4, he will play H6, then we go H4, and we finally get rid of this knight. Yeah, although, I mean, whenever I play this opening, it's very, very complicated to play it successfully, and things become very, very crazy, and you can't know all the lines. You know, when I see, okay, you could have just done this, then I'm like, yeah, of course I could have. I have no idea why I didn't. But it's yeah, it's a fun way to play against the knight c6 Sicilian, and unless your opponent really knows how to. I was planning on making a video on that. I will show you afterwards. I don't know the exact line, but it's I mean, it's pretty crazy. Even with the absolute best defense, if your opponent knows it, it's going to be so hard for him to defend, especially for like a blitz game or even a rapid game. So it's yeah, really fun. Yeah, of course he goes for that. He stops g4. As he should. But now the real question emerges. How does he defend against queen to c4? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe I could have played that already. But yeah, he does have queen d5 then if I go queen c4. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Huh. Yeah, so I have to prepare it first. Now, queen d5 is actually impossible. Queen d5 is actually impossible. But it's not impossible. It's only impossible if my queen is defended on c4, because then I could have the in-between move. Huh. Yeah, queen f5 is nice. I don't have to play that. I could also play this. This is very nice. But then the rook on b1 is hanging. Yeah, so I have to play rook d1 first, whatever I do. Yeah. Or I'd blunder it, the game here. But yeah, now he does have to be careful. Queen c4 will end the game, and also, yeah, okay, now he's and okay, the knight is defended now. Huh. But now I can just kick away the queen, and that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much game. Knight h4 ends the game. There's no square from where the queen can tend to the knight on f6. Yeah, there's queen f4, but then g3. I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, it's remarkable how much time I'm actually spending here. It's very hard to calculate this. Maybe not for you guys that are watching, because every time I play, everyone in the comments just says, yeah, they see everything. But it's I'm actually very happy about that, because when I started this channel, I was much stronger than my audience, but now it appears my audience is much stronger than me, which makes me very happy. So yeah, I don't think there's a move here anymore. Yeah, okay, you can play that. But it's not gonna help. Yeah, just a nice rook captures on d7 and game over. Or not. Yeah, did we? Yeah, I forgot. Wow. Yeah, it's always possible to blunder a bit more. Hmm. Can I play f3 here? He captures. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, I'm gonna play f3 here. Wow. Actually, very nice. And once he captures, I'm gonna play g3, and then I capture on f6. Very scary stuff here. Because then, once the queen moves, and there really aren't all that many great squares for the queen, then we play knight captures on f7, attack the rook, and threaten all sorts of nasty discoveries, and that should be enough for us to win the game. Maybe not with 53 seconds, but yeah, should be okay. If he doesn't just ignore me. But even if he plays something like this, then I can just play like rook captures here. Should be fine. Yeah, but what if he plays this? Yeah, still doesn't matter. Or does it? Yeah, if he plays this, I have to play rook e7 first. Good to know. Yeah, on this I capture, on this rook e7, on yeah, there's, I mean, on captures g3. What else does he have? Probably gonna play something tricky that I haven't thought of. Like maybe, no, he's gonna capture, okay, g3. Have to play without wasting too much time. Could actually play rook captures on d6 now, yeah. Also not terrible. Would even be great, yeah. Yeah, rook captures on d6. Yeah, that's what I missed. Yeah, but I've gotten so low on time that it was bound to happen. But okay, maybe he also misses something. Okay, so he will play that. I don't know why. He probably just missed rook captures on d6. Or I missed something that's wrong with rook captures on d6. Because he was up a rook there. He could have just given it back. Alright, so 48 seconds now. It would be very hard for me to imagine not winning this, but you never know. Now that I've said it during the video, it's probably gonna happen, as you know, that's how it usually goes. But we'll see. I mean, there's really not much to mess up here, but it will be it will be very interesting going through this game to see what we could have done better. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't play rook captures on d6 there. Was definitely a move. Maybe he's questioning that now. Mr. Killer. Mr. Killer, you had it. I think so. Yeah. But it's I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna analyze the game afterwards, and I'm gonna find a move that all of you saw. And it's just, I mean, okay, this is now winning on the spot. Yeah, he has to play that. We can just take here. It's not a problem. We can even, okay, so he doesn't even want to take the queen. There we go. There we go. Okay, so he still doesn't want it. Yeah, 20 seconds. Okay, you don't want it, you don't have to. There we go. You can also play it like this. All right. Very nicely done, Mr. Killer. I believe you had me. Wow, only 34 moves. It really felt like it was much more. But yeah, let's like from this point on, captures c4. Okay, d5, and already this is quite advantageous for me. The engine gives like a +2 to 2.5. Yeah, okay, we played everything correctly here. Rook e1, bishop a3. Okay, so queen d4 perhaps a little bit better, but yeah, even bishop captures on e7. Okay, I played everything precisely, and I have no idea what went wrong there. Okay. So after rook to d8, not rook b1, the immediate queen to c4, and there's no defense against mate. Yeah. So I knew there was a killer move here against Mr. Killer 777. And I found it. I just found it a few moves too late. So okay, here b6 again, queen c4. Yeah, so I've been missing queen c4 for quite a while, and yeah, after knight h4. Yeah, this is all still winning. Oh, and now I play f3. So so here after this rook e7, that's the key move. Yeah, now after f3, it's actually, yeah, just rook captures on d6, and he's a little bit better. Yeah. We have to go into this endgame, and he will be better in that endgame, as he is up a pawn, and he will be the one pushing for the win here. So there you have it. Not the best execution, but we got a winning position, and we missed that queen to c4 maneuver very early on. But you know, if you guys want to try this out, it's very, very possible that you will get a position like this. Yeah, don't miss this. Yeah. It says it's forced mate in 14, but probably if I played it, you know, my opponent would have resigned right away. But yeah, once again, hope you guys enjoyed it. A very nice Saturday rapid game. Okay, so here was 2 games because in my previous game my opponent blundered very quickly. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that bit of some thought process from a low level rated player. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon. So thank you all. I will see you soon, and have an excellent rest of your day.